YouTube family, what's going on? So in this video, we're going to talk about how we invest using credit instead of investing using cash. YouTube, what's going on, man? I hope everybody having a great day, but I'm headed out to one of my properties, man. We just got the foundation fixed on it. About to actually own or finance that property. So I wanted to get on here and kind of talk you guys through the strategy that I'm using right now. So right now we're pretty much fixing the foundation and getting the property pretty much ready to go as far as being lived in. So we're not going to the extremes. We're not putting new granite. We're not changing the bathrooms, anything like that. But we're pretty much making a rental house a little bit better than a rental house, to where people will want to own or finance their property out. So I'm utilizing credit, which a high limit credit card, which that's what we do. We utilize the high limit credit cards, and we actually do the repairs to the property. From there, we do an owner finance on the deal. So that means pretty much on owner finance, people got to bring money to the table to acquire the property. So with that being said, we use the high limit credit card to fund the deal as far as the repairs go on the property. And then we ask someone for the same amount that we used on the high limit credit card, we ask for that back in order to get the asset and then control the asset, right? So in this particular strategy, we're not creating wealth by owning the property. We're actually creating cash flow with no money out of pocket, right? So we're actually controlling the wealth. And that's the thing that the banks do. Come in the bank on this side. So all the banks pretty much do is put mortgages on properties and then they get paid off the interest. That's all you want to do. You don't have to worry about the foundation, the roof moving forward, the AC that's weak, right? Whenever you're acquiring these properties, this is one of the easiest ways to cash flow and actually grow your portfolio without coming out of any money out of pocket, right? So with that being said, man, tap in. I'm gonna show you guys once we get there exactly what we doing and how we gonna make this thing happen.
Click the video and subscribe. Bye. I love you.
Taking a look at the house, we just got the foundation fixed on this one. So this house been vacant for a while. I'll show y'all the front of it. Let me turn this sideways so I can get a better view. So we just come right in. I bombed the house already, so that's the first step. But pretty much just a clean, functional house, nothing major on it. Don't need any much major work. I know I got a slab leak. That's the only thing at this point, but just got the foundation fixed. All of this was pretty much, you can see up under it. It's got a floating slab on this one. It's the first time I've ran into that. So pretty much they mud pumped it up, mud jacked it. So you see he left these little holes in here, which don't look too bad. Same thing right here. Got a few holes, that's pretty much it. But everything fixed, the doors, it didn't crack the sheetrock at all, so we're pretty good. So all in all, that foundation job for the mud jacket was roughly about $2,000. Maybe 2,800, something around there. But it's not that much. So with that being said, 2,800 on the foundation is really not that bad of a home though. Other than that, man, we're gonna let somebody else take it over. As long as it's clean, safe, functional, you know, that's all we're looking for with this house. About 1,600 square foot. Everything's a little bit outdated, I can't lie to you. But you know, with an owner finance, typically people just happy to put their name on something. You know, they got the down payment, just for whatever reason didn't have the credit or the job history as far as getting the true traditional bank to actually lend on it. So when it's all said and done, we should roughly net around $300, maybe $3,000 a year, $300 a month. No, we should net something around there. And then that should put us, you know, over a course of a, you know, deal. You know, that's actually about $90,000, you know, which is a good spread on the property, something that we're all the way in and out with little to none of our own cash. So total out the door, man, we should be looking at $300 cash flow a month. With that being said, $300 a month. I think the mortgage on it right at $800, and we own to finance it out for $1,100, so that's $300. So that's $3,600 over the course of a year. So 30-year mortgage on top of that, you know, 3,600 times 30, you know, that's gonna put us somewhere around 99,000. them there 100,000, 6 figures on one house, one opportunity, and little to no money out of pocket, right? It's nothing better, in my opinion, than the owner finance, right? It just is. It's nothing better, right? We don't have to worry about, let's say, if the plumbing mess up. We don't have to worry about if the roof mess up. We don't have to worry about kicking tenants out, right? If you stop paying, then we'll have to kick you out. But of course, typically the tenants, once they spend their $8,000 to actually move in and put their name on a deed, they're more likely to kick in the gear and make it work because they don't wanna lose their $8,000. They don't want to do that. Either they'll sell with a realtor, which that means we'll cash out even faster. As far as we probably, instead of getting 3,600 that year, we might make 30, 40,000 because we always wrap our notes for way more than what we actually get the property in. I think we're all in right at 100, and the house is worth 135. So let's say if in 2 years we only make the 3,600 for two years, and then they want to refinance it with a bank, of course they got to pay us out. Typically, after they pay us out, we're going to cash out about 30,000 as well. So it's still all in all a great opportunity. This is what I mean when I say use the credit, not only to build the portfolio, but to actually do deals like this. Now, on these credit cards, about the interest, it just depends on if you know what to do. Now, we typically high utilization. That means I don't make credit card payments, right? Whenever the bank charge me, they don't see that I actually spent the money, right? Because I know how to move money from one credit card to the next, which keeps me protected, right? So just all in all, man, keep winning. It's opportunity out here. Tap into me if you want to know something and keep winning.